What's up, you guys? All right, this is a very late night read. These are collective and timeless, so there's wax on the table from this candle. It's bugging me. All right, so just take whatever resonates. All right, so this is, here's what I'm getting. This is about, and I definitely feel this as well. I've been trying to work on getting back to this place. So this is like, this one's about confidence. And this is like, I mean, I think anyone kind of on this, you're on this path of self-discovery, but, all of this kind of spiritual warfare type of stuff, like all of these things you've had to move through, they do have an effect on it hits your, a lot of it hits your self-esteem, and there's like lack of stability. Like that's one of the harder ones to like keep pulling yourself back up from. Not being supported by people, not having people, to lean on or talk to or give you a steam boost. So that's what I'm getting though, because like this is giving me like the bag is secured. Like that was one of the things they said is like the bag is already secured. You just have to, because there were 2 songs about being a boss. So it's like, you have to remember that you're the boss, because it's kind of like, maybe you've always carried that energy, but it's just being shaken up so much and having the lack of support around you, and maybe even all the smear campaigns, like all of the people trying to like make you, and that really does have an effect on you when you're out here doing it by yourself, or you're not making the money, or you're not getting the validation or whatever. It drags you down. So I'm feeling called to say that like you're very attractive. Okay. I'm saying, I mean, this is just a illustration on these cards, but some of them are like handsome, but I felt that energy even when I saw it, and it's not just the way that, it's not even just about the way you look. It's about your energy. It's about the energy that you carry. And that's really what makes you very attractive, is like, that's something that kind of shifts as well. Because I think if a woman even begins to like, I think there is always that pull of wanting to go deeper, even when I was highly addicted, and even when I definitely got caught up in the obsession with aesthetics and stuff like that, with fitness, but I always wanted to be seen deeper than that. I always wanted to be seen as something more than just my body, and more than just my looks, or more, and like, I didn't really even date guys that called me. I guess I did act dumb. I don't know. I know I did a lot of fawning, but I never really I didn't date guys who were, and I did have intellectual conversations with some people, but I didn't date those guys. So it's just funny. But I'm getting like, because there's this reckless energy, there's this recklessness going on from this lack of stability, I feel like, and this lack of confidence. And there's this acceptance that it's like, that there's gonna be this lesson and the strength that you're going to get from doing this, even if you don't have the support around you, it's going to be, okay, what they're even saying is like, it's going to be something that it's like a key. It's like a piece of the puzzle that you actually have to find, because kind of in a sense, you may not, going forward, it may be that you have a tribe or you have support, but it's always going to be one of those things that's changing. So they're like, you need to do that. This is like the next thing to master, kind of. And they're giving it like, that you are this person, like, that you know how to walk into a room and control the energy. Like, how to do it. How to do that. You just have to remember that you're that person, even if there's people that because those are the people that are just trying to knock you down. Like, that's their purpose at this point. It may be that it shifts and they respect you, and you have to accept that if they don't respect you, then whatever. Like, yeah, they're doing some magic, and it's like there's a lot of like noise in the background. So there might be something that's going to be like a shakeup that's going to give you that feeling, that knowing that your guides are that you're being supported, and is going to put you in a more secure position. And then you're going to remember why it's like this Four of Wands is going to happen. It's like, you're going to remember. They're saying, remember why you came. That there's always a reason to celebrate. I'm getting more of like a purpose energy from this Four of Pentacles. That's really where I've definitely been in this space as well, of like, what am I supposed to be focusing on? But they're like, it's not so much needing to have a bunch of projects or things to pour into, but that inner that inner strength of just showing up powerfully, knowing that you're hot, knowing that you're sexy, like knowing, like whatever that, like I like to feel that. I like to feel sexy but I also don't want to be objectified, I don't know if that's asking too much, but they're like saying that that's even like, cause like I am kind of extra. I'm like, I do want a lot. When I put a lot out, you want the same thing back. And so, they're like, don't put a cap on it. Like, don't, because you need to be in your fullness. That's powerful. Like, you need to be able to show up in your fullness, and then that alone, like shining in that way, it's like, it's gonna just eliminate the people that can't meet you there, or just can't hold that space, can't appreciate that about you. And it's something about that that's like, it's gonna make you feel empowered again, and gonna give you that confidence that you need. There's something about it, because I'm feeling into it. It's like, there's something about it that it's like, there's something that's like, you kind of know this already, because you're like, okay, like I've tried all these different things. Those didn't work. I know there's people in the background that are just trying to like hack at the roots, but I'm still standing. I know I've grown in other ways, and they're just giving like, know that you're the shit. That's so funny. That's so freaking funny. Okay, because I think they were they kept saying stop overthinking it to me before I came on here too. And so I'm feeling that nonchalance that I see from this Page of Cups too. I feel like I'm speaking a little bit nonchalantly, but it's like, you know, just not being afraid to be in your fullness, pretty much. And it's like, there's something about that it's like, that's going to eliminate the overthinking or the doubtfulness or the whatever it is. And then it's going to almost like Moses parting the water. Like it's going to clear the way in a sense. That's interesting, of like, you know, you being able to see what steps to take and like where you need to put your energy, because it's kind of like ooh, thank you. You're like magnetizing then the things that are meant for you, type of thing, but you have to show up that way. You have to be in that power. All right. Well, I'm going to end it there. Good night.